Hello, my name is Vincent Krugel, and I'm the Director of IT for Argus Properties. Today, we're going to talk about cables, their connections to the computer, and a few things you can do to troubleshoot on the hardware level. Just a few things. Okay, let's go to the workstation first. Quite a few of you have workstations just like this, or you'll have a laptop. It works out to about 2/3 workstations, 1/3 laptops throughout the organization. Oh, if you're putting in a ticket, if you're with Argus Properties head office or construction or property management, there'll be a gold sticker on your ticket. There'll be a gold asset sticker. And what you need to do is put in the number that's right there, okay, with your ticket, because this matches up to this device in a database. If you're at the hospitality properties, that's Marina, Eldorado Resort, restaurants, there will be a blue sticker that says Argus Hospitality IT services. Please use that number. A lot of people ask me about the sticker. What's the sticker? Well, this is it right there. Now, if we go to the back of the computer, I'm going to organize this properly. This is your Ethernet cable port, okay? Looks like a large phone cable. These are your USB-A ports, okay? That's USB-A. There's multiple different types of USB. This is a display port right here, commonly called a D connector. You'll notice that there's 3 of them on the back here. So on the back of this computer, there are 4 USB-A ports, there are 3 display ports, and there's 1 power, which is right over there. Okay? At the very end here, you'll find your Wi-Fi antenna. Okay, my hand started shaking. I'm holding things for too long. Now, the cables themselves obviously match up. But first, we're going to start with one that wasn't included there. Okay, get this right. This is your HDMI cable, okay? HDMI is nice because it carries sound and imagery, but it pops out really easily. So if you're connected to an HDMI connection, just make sure that it's in there snug. One other thing about HDMI connections is that if you just plug it into your computer, sometimes it won't activate right away. It requires your computer to be rebooted or for you to log out and log back in again. It doesn't automatically recognize your computer. I found many times that I've had to reboot the device and then the HDMI connection will work. Right here, we have the DisplayPort connector. As you see, it's commonly called a D connector. They tend to click in, right there. I don't know if you can see the clicking at all, but they tend to click in. They hold really well, but they only do video, no sound. So there always has to be something else to transmit the sound, like an audio connector. Next, let's go for the Ethernet port. So looks like a big telephone cable. This is an Ethernet cable right there, also commonly called an RJ445 end. All right, turn that around, clicks right in, easy to see. This is a USB-A connector, but on the other end of this one, I have a USB-B connector, okay? This connector right here is commonly used for printers, monitors, if your monitor is able to have other things plugged into it, or if your monitor has like a touch screen, then the USB-B connector will be used. If you're ever having an issue with USB connectors, unplug them, wait a second, plug them back in. Sometimes they need to make that handshake. Here, right here, is a USB-C connector. This is going to be the most common connector ever in the around. All of the little micro USB-B connectors, you know those little tiny little ones that came in all really oddball shapes, those are all being phased out for USB-C. USB-C, as in USB-A, carries power and data. So a few things to go and think about when you're having issues with your monitors and they're connected with these connectors. Always make sure the connectors are seated in properly, okay? And if they're seated in properly, but you're still not getting any image, unseat them. In other words, pull them out of your computer, pull them out of the monitor, push them back into the computer and push them back into the monitor, okay? Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Something else, if you're having issues with your monitor, let's say you have two monitors, one's working, one's not working, always try the connector on the working monitor. So take it from the non-working monitor to the working monitor to make sure that it's not the cable. And also test the working monitor's cable against the unworking monitor's cable, and also the ports too. We have to rule out all those things, and I will ask you to rule all those things out. Then we can either find out if it's the port of the computer, the monitor, or the cable. And that's about it. Have a good day.